Ibrahim Traoré's defiance of death, surviving multiple assassination attempts. Ladies and gentlemen, today we delve into a story of extraordinary resilience, a tale of a young leader who has stared down death time and again, yet continues to lead with unwavering conviction. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, Burkina Faso's 36-year-old president, has survived at least 19 assassination attempts since seizing power in September 2022. In a nation plagued by jihadist insurgencies, political instability, and foreign interference, how does a man so relentlessly targeted not only survive, but thrive as a symbol of hope for millions? Join me as we explore the strategies, systems, and sheer will that have kept Ibrahim Traoré alive against all odds. To understand Traoré's survival, we must first understand the man and his mission. In September 2022, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, then just 34, led a military coup in Burkina Faso's capital, Ouagadougou, ousting interim President Paul-Henri Sandaogo. This was no power grab for personal gain. Traoré, inspired by Burkina Faso's revolutionary icon Thomas Sankara, pledged to end decades of neo-colonial exploitation, reclaim national resources, and combat the jihadist violence that has displaced over 2 million Burkinabe. His bold agenda expelling French troops, forging alliances with Russia and Sahel neighbors like Mali and Niger, and nationalizing gold mines has won him fervent support among Pan-Africanists and ordinary citizens. But it has also made him a marked man. Foreign powers, ousted elites, and internal dissenters see Traoré's vision as a threat to their influence, and they have responded with a campaign of assassination attempts unparalleled in modern African history. Let's consider the sheer scale of this danger. Since taking power, Traoré has faced 19 documented assassination plots, an average of one every 6 weeks. In September 2023, 4 military officers were arrested for plotting a coup, with 1 killed during apprehension. In January 2024, a scheme to bomb the presidential residence was uncovered, allegedly masterminded by Damiba's uncle. And on April 16, 2025, a sophisticated plot involving current and former soldiers, reportedly based in neighboring Ivory Coast, aimed to assault the presidency and sow chaos. Each time, Traoré emerged unscathed. The question is, how does he do it? The first pillar of Traoré's survival is an exceptional intelligence and security apparatus. Take the April 2025 attempt. Security forces, tipped off by intercepted communications, tracked the conspirators for weeks, arresting key figures before they could strike. This wasn't luck, it was precision. Traoré has bolstered his intelligence services with technical support from allies like Russia, which has deployed specialists to Ouagadougou to enhance surveillance and counterintelligence. Checkpoints, military patrols, and heightened security around key installations like the presidential palace are now a constant presence in the capital. Traoré's government has also cracked down ruthlessly on suspects, with arrests ranging from rogue soldiers to civilians and even foreign nationals linked to plots. This proactive, almost relentless approach to security has foiled multiple conspiracies at their inception. But intelligence alone isn't enough. The second pillar is loyalty, unshakable loyalty from those closest to Traoré. His personal security team, often described as fiercely devoted, has repeatedly proven its worth. In one striking account, guards were allegedly offered $5 million to betray him, yet they refused, standing firm in their commitment to their leader. This loyalty stems from Traoré's leadership style. He's not a distant figure in an ivory tower. He's a soldier who speaks the language of his troops and his people. By investing in local agriculture, building gold refineries to keep wealth in Burkina Faso, and rejecting foreign dominance, Traoré has cultivated a sense of shared purpose. His inner circle doesn't just protect a president. They protect a vision for a sovereign, self-reliant Burkina Faso. This bond has proven stronger than bribes or threats. The third, and perhaps most powerful, pillar is the people of Burkina Faso. Traoré's survival is not just a military or intelligence victory, it's a popular one. After every foiled attempt, thousands have rallied in Ouagadougou's Place de la Revolution, chanting, "Long live Captain Traoré," and waving Burkinabe and Russian flags. In April 2025, following the latest plot, crowds gathered not just in Burkina Faso, but across West Africa, from Liberia to Nigeria, condemning the attacks and hailing Traoré as a symbol of resistance. Social media platforms have erupted with hashtags and videos celebrating his defiance, with one protester declaring, "Traoré represents hope for Black people, hope for freedom fighters around the globe." This groundswell of support creates a political shield. Assassinating Traoré risks igniting a regional uprising, a prospect that deters even the most determined plotters. As one analyst noted, "Kill Traoré, and you birth 1,000 new Traorés." His ideology, Pan-Africanism, anti-colonialism, and self-determination, is bigger than one man, and that makes him harder to eliminate. Yet survival comes at a cost. Living under constant threat takes a psychological and physical toll. Traoré has been called the living dead, a man who dies and rises with each failed plot. He moves with heightened security, his life constrained by the ever-present shadow of danger. Comparisons to Thomas Sankara, assassinated in 1987 for similar ideals, are unavoidable. Like Sankara, Traoré's clarity of purpose, his dream of an Africa free from external control, seems to fuel his resilience. Traoré's survival must also be seen in the context of the Sahel's shifting geopolitics. Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger have formed the Alliance of Sahel States, a bloc rejecting Western influence and ECOWAS sanctions while deepening ties with Russia and China. This realignment has heightened tensions, with accusations of foreign involvement in assassination plots. In April 2025, Burkina Faso's government alleged that France, its former colonial ruler, funneled arms through Ivory Coast to destabilize Traoré's regime, a claim France has not directly addressed. Whether true or not, these accusations reflect the high stakes of Traoré's leadership in a region where global powers vie for control of resources like gold and uranium. His survival, then, is not just personal but symbolic of a broader struggle for African sovereignty. So, how does Ibrahim Traoré survive? It's a combination of razor-sharp intelligence, unwavering loyalty, and the fierce support of a people hungry for change. Each foiled plot strengthens his resolve, each escape rallies his supporters, and each day he lives is a defiance of those who wish to keep Burkina Faso and Africa subjugated. Captain Ibrahim Traoré stands as a beacon of resistance, a young leader who refuses to bow to threats or betrayal. As long as he breathes, he carries forward the dream of a free and united Africa. And in that dream lies his greatest shield, a legacy that no assassin's bullet can pierce.